Hey, I like to do these live, but my battery on my phone is about dead. I don't know what's going on with that thing, but here we go. Let's go and find out what we got from Aliexpress, and hopefully it's what I ordered. Now, what I want to remember, there are two things. Let me just scoot it up to the side so I can get to the punch some holes in it. Should be two things in this package. One is a model kit of the Falcon Armor Rockman / Mega Man X. The other one should be a Game Boy looking thing. I feel like I'm having to dissect an alien here. Shh, just don't tell anybody I do that for a living. You know, working at the Hangar 18 out here. I know you're thinking, isn't that a different number of hangars? We're not in that area. There's hangars all around the United States for people that study, that are xenobiologists. Okay. Alright. Okay, so let me just pull the overwrapper off because this has gotten to be ridiculous. It's packages out of package in the bubble tape. But, you know, it's better than having it come crushed and destroyed. Destroy, Will Robinson. Destroy, destroy. Oh my gosh. You know, I don't know. Maybe in China they don't have boxes. I begin to think. And one thing I found out the other day is do not deflate these airbag things, because the air inside, my gosh, it stank badly. And I had this horrible idea that what if this is their way of doing chemical warfare on us, selling us cheap stuff and then sitting over bad air that has some kind of new disease in it. That would make a really good movie. That would be like a, you know, a good premise for another fake thing. Rockman X 5th Form Falcon Armor. So it must be the right one because it's got the information on there. Although it's going to take 1 billion years to get through all these bubbles. I know I just said don't breathe it, but I'm just cutting through it quickly. Alright, so it came crushed. So no matter how much bubble wrap you use, guys, Aliexpress, you know, if you really cared, you would use this thing called a box to put your boxes in so it won't get crushed like this. Hopefully the model kit is fine inside. Let's find out. If I can figure out how to open it. And then the other thing is even more cleverer. Alright, well, it looks like the pieces are good. It is a Mega Man X, which was a great game I had on the Super Nintendo back in the day. And this is the Falcon Armor, which is, I just consider it as normal armor, it seems like. Definitely want to build this and have this figure added to my collection. And I probably will have it on my table for a long time because I really do like Mega Man. Especially since I've been getting back into gaming. I bought the entire Mega Man NES collection on one cartridge. That's amazing how they can do that nowadays. You know, I just like physical media, not because it's, well, for several reasons. I mean, the main reason is because I think there's just about that tactile, you know, pushing it into a thing and getting it. This should be a video game system. It looks like the box lid came off during it while it was getting crushed in transit, of course. That's what happens. All right, I found the sweet spot to get that out. Just throw it in the floor, I guess. All right, so this looks like a Game Boy, but it has 400 games on it, and yeah, it looks like a Game Boy. I thought I picked a clear one. That's strange. I mean, maybe there wasn't a clear one, but if it was a clear one, I always, ooh, it's got a rechargeable battery in it. I was just thinking, like, okay, do I need to go get double A's or triple A's for this? I get rechargeable A's. This is the Retro FC, which means Famicom. All right, so AV cables. This is the battery charging cable. I can go plug that in if I need to right now. Let's find out if I need to turn it on first and see if I can, you know, play it. Bling. So far, the buttons feel okay to me. I keep looking for a cartridge slot. Where's the cartridge slot? There's the charging part, probably the on-off, and then the headphone jack. Yep. Oh, no, this is... Oh, no. These... Okay, you can hook these up to your TVs. With these. This is how you hook up to your TVs. I was thinking it was a headphone jack. I guess technically you can use a headphone jack, too. DCV 5 volt, and then the on-off. All right, let's see what it looks like on, and like it actually on. I'm gonna go with English because I have never learned Chinese. It is the most spoken. There's more people that speak Chinese than the other language. I don't know which one is start, which one's select. Oh, there's buttons down here. Maybe that has something to do with start and select. Super Mario 14, and then you go back to 400, like pinball, Pac-Man. I don't know if this is alphabetical ordering. It just stops at P's. That seems no, it's definitely not alphabetical. I was about to say because it's like millipede. You know, you get your M N O P, and I'm like, well, that just kind of is bad. No, it's not alphabetical, obviously, because Super Mario, I guess is most popular first. Russian attack. Ooh. Snow Bros. Oh, this may have had an accident. Ninja Gaiden, Double Dragon. Let's see. Hot High School. I don't want to know what that is. Spider-Man. What are the Spider-Man? All right, just looking over the thousands. Oh my gosh, you'd have to push this. I wish there was like files like you know, you can go left and right, up and down to pick like arcade, shooters, sports, whatever, you know. That would have been cool because this is going to be a pain to go through. Sometimes too many games is too many games. Bomberman. Oh, wait, hold on. I just hit B by mistake. Oh, I guess B is screen up, screen down, maybe? Oh, okay, so that you can go through the screens a little bit faster instead of them going down, down, down. Popeye. Ooh, hopefully that's the same Popeye I used to play when I was a kid on my ColecoVision. Alright, hold up. I just jumped to 131. I thought the A button started. Okay, hold on. I'm guessing the start button starts it. Let's find out. It is. It's the same game. You gotta catch these hearts, and then watch out for Bruto. I can't remember if you could fall up there and not get hurt. He's gonna come out and throw some bottles at me in a minute here. Oh, hurry! There he goes. He starts throwing those bottles. Oh no! Oh no! I gotta go save the heart. No, go down. Got it. Whew. Uh-oh, you can't go over that way? Oh, crap. It's been a while since I played this. And watch out, he can jump up and get you. Oh my gosh, I got 3 hearts down there I gotta go get. And he will jump down. He will come after you. No. Oh! I shouldn't have the overhead window on here on. Alright, that's... Okay, yeah, that's cool. That's the game I remember. Now, how do you get out of this? Okay, I'm going to go with English again. Do I have to hit English every time? Alright, so you can actually go... Donkey Kong 1, Donkey Kong 2. What's Donkey Kong 2? Because I know Donkey Kong 1 is Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong 2 used to be Donkey Kong Jr. is what we assumed it was. Because in the arcade, there was Donkey Kong. And then there was Donkey Kong Jr. And then there was Donkey Kong 3. I remember it down at the Pavilion at Myrtle Beach, playing that game for the first time ever. And I was like, whoa, Donkey Kong 3. It always made me wonder, what's Donkey Kong 2? And whenever the internet finally came out, the only answer I ever found was that it's basically... Oh, Formation Z, that's a fun game. The only... answer that I clearly got was that they consider Donkey Kong Jr. Donkey Kong 2. So I'm curious. It's Donkey Kong Jr. I knew it. Well. So R means reset. English. So this was like $6. I mean, you can't beat $6 for this. Now, the screen is small. I'm old and I'm having a hard time seeing it, but you know what? That's okay if you're out and about. Like, I could be walking on the beach playing with this. He had to write. I don't even listen to anything on the pod. I usually listen to podcasts, but I'm like, I just like the beautiful sounds of whatever's out there. Little Witch, Magic Egg. Wait, what was that? Hammer and Nail? Is that like a White Cross one? I don't know. So Mario is Mario 14. I'm not that curious about it though. Donkey Kong didn't. Okay. Devil World. Isn't that special? All right, so one of them caught my attention over here. Dr. Mario is fun. I could play that all day. We went to it. Okay, yeah, because it was 400. So it skips by 50s when you go this way, I guess. So like right at the bottom says 300. 350. Yeah, it skips by 50s then. Binary Land. Okay. Aladdin 3. Oh crap. It's Aladdin 3. Now, the Aladdin games on Sega, and I think they were the same. I was just watching this thing about Konami making different games, like the same name, different games for if it was on Super Nintendo or on Sega. So, start button. Oh, this is not the Aladdin I'm thinking of. Let's not play that. I don't know what it is. Turtles, Contra 4, Chippendale, not Chippendale, it's Chipdale. Russian Attack was a game I remember having on the NES. I remember the music being really cool. I haven't played it so long, I don't remember. Alright, I don't care to read. I'm not reading a book here, buddy. Alright, I don't know which buttons are which, so let's find out. Okay, go up. Alright, so the X and Y buttons are always being pushing. Okay, that's the slashing hand. They're catching up to me because I'm slow. Oh, okay. You gotta go turn around before they get that caught up to you. Alright. It's also really hard to see. That background blends in too well with him. What was I doing? Laying down? Alright, I've had enough of that. That's a game that you want to play on a bigger screen. Adventure Island, Dad. You gotta love the bad English here. Hot wrestle, no thanks. Balloon fight. I need to put all these onto my computer. Macross. Alright, that one sounds interesting because I bet it's all in Japanese. Or Chinese. That could be Chinese. They use the same kanji letters, but not the same katakana, hiragana. That katakana, hiragana is push, to start, push. To start, push. Okay. There's Minmay, I guess. Ooh, I got 1,000 points already for... Oh, it's a shooter. Okay. Oh, this Andrade's pod ships. This will be a lot funner to watch on the TV. Because those little bullets are so tiny, I can't even see them. Well, I'm not getting hit by anything, just lucky. Alright, the X and Y button do the same thing. Oh, that's ear-piercing noise. Well, hey, so... That was definitely worth, like, the $6 I paid for it. Free shipping, because I bought that and the model kit and a few other things together. So, yeah, I mean, I definitely recommend it. The buttons, I always hear people complain about these buttons being, what do you expect for $6? I mean, it's like, they don't feel bad to me. I'm not feeling like it's getting stuck. Now, that would bother me. But they all seem to be working fine. People are like, they're squishy. Yes, they are. Oh, there's the volume. So pump down the volume, pump down the volume. So yeah, that's a lot of fun. That would be great for like trips. Like when I was in college, I used to play it when I was riding on the bus to and from wherever I had to go. You know, I had a Game Boy back then, and I had a Game Gear, but those things just ate batteries. Now this one has a built-in chargeable battery. It didn't show me how much memory or how much battery's left in it, so I would imagine I would want to go ahead and charge it anyway. Or maybe just let it run down. What do you guys think? Well, if you pick one of these up, let me know in the comments. And I definitely need to map out the games on this later to know which ones are on here. And some of the games, like I said, Donkey Kong 2, it clearly shows it's Donkey Kong Jr. So yeah, that was like not really a big surprise, but at the same time, there's not really 400 games on there because we saw Donkey Kong Jr. down below, and Donkey Kong 2 was a separate entry, like a different game, but it's really the same. Now, it could be a variation on Donkey Kong, I don't know. I mean, Donkey Kong Jr. But, basic information. And, looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. So this is what the box looks like. It's the Game Box. Oh, I'm zoomed in. The Game Box Plus. I mean, you know, just, you can find these like a dime a dozen. Now, these are like $12 at your Five Below, the same kind of thing, but those only have 200 games. This one has 400 games. And we see we have console, one piece, AV cable, user manual. And here are the colors you can get. It's pink, green, gray, blue, and yellow. So there's no clear one. I think the clear one was a different one they had. I've had them like this before, like the ones that are like PSPs. This one did not come with. One thing that you might want to consider, if you want to add games, not gonna be able to do it. These are Famicom games, so you know you got a nice little Famicom gallery or whatever right there. But if you want to get one you can add ROMs to, it's not that much more. I've bought them before. The only thing is on mine the batteries are like you have to keep them plugged in to play them, and that's fine, but they're not really portable at that point. So yeah, I mean you're not going to spend $6 on anything more fun than this for, you know, unless you don't like games at all. But yeah, thanks for watching. Just thought I'd open my mail with you guys to make sure I didn't get a box full of screws or a brick in the mail or whatever. All right, have a great day. Bye.